in other places, and they carry that away with them, and it's all part of the education. Well, coming on the field is South Portland, and as we said, this has been a wonderful show, one that Terry and I both have loved. Musically, particularly, they use their sets, they use those that stuff that you see back there, and it's really a very, very pretty show. Let's run them down before I forget, like I did with Biddeford. This is South Portland High School, the Red Riots Marching Band. The band director is Craig Skeffington. The drum majors are Sean Norton and Robbie Spanos. The color guard captain is Nicole Leonard. The assistant director, Kevin Webster. The drill designer is Dale Powers. Percussion instructor, we have two, Mike Murphy and Dustin Thompson. The guard instructors, we have two of those, two color guard instructors. Katie Collins and Julie Ryder, and the music was arranged by Craig Skeffington. Their program, An American in Paris, Rhapsody in Blue, it's the music of George Gershwin. The soloists are Jen Edwards on trumpet, Josh Ambrose on trumpet, mellophonist Jen Ishihara, on trombone Lincoln Smith, on alto sax Lisa Dorr, and on bari Justin Mather. Well, we love the show.
It's the kind of show you have to see several times, make sure you see everything that's in it.
Exactly.
And probably one of the highlights is the little quintet that plays under the street lamp, park bench.
Right.
It's
just off out of camera range right now, but if Mark will just pan over to the right there a little bit, there he goes, and you'll see this little setup they have with a park bench over there. He's just coming over to it. There it is. There's the park bench and the lamp behind it, and they'll set up a little grouping down there and do a solo thing down there. It's very cute. The whole thing is just beautifully done. The pallets and so forth.
Putting the pit out by the bridge,
yes,
exactly. Sort of inconspicuous, but yet fitting right in. And by putting the percussion line behind the winds, it's going to help drive that tempo a little bit better. Yeah,
you mentioned that in the last show was something I never thought of, and such a good point, because that's, everybody can hear it back there behind the band. Well, we're ready to go. So this is the South Portland High School Red Riots Marching Band. South Portland High School. And Kerry, I don't care. There is nothing wrong with that show. That is a beautiful show.
No, it's very nice, very creative. I know Craig was talking to me about it all last winter when he was conceiving the show and the ideas, and a lot of time and energy went into that, and it really shows. You just don't put that together in a couple of weeks before band camp starts.
For sure.
And you don't go downtown and buy it at the local music store either. I mean, that's as good a show as you can see on the drum corps circuit.
Exactly.
I think from a performance standpoint, the drummers had a good night tonight. Guards was sort of, okay, but and I couldn't tell if it's from my perspective here in the booth. There were some timing issues, but I think I may be hearing some ricochet off this sidewall too.
It's possible.
Because when they spread out, they do cover a lot of field, and there was some playing errors tonight that I thought you don't usually associate with this group in the past, especially at Wells. That performance I thought was just wonderful. I would not have them above Bideford at this point.
Okay. Well, I still love the show, and if it's just from a concept point of view, as you mentioned earlier, it's just a beautiful idea, and
none of it's predictable.
None of it is predictable, exactly, and it just moves and flows just beautifully. Well, South Portland has made their attempt, whether it's good enough to move them from where they've been most recently, which has been third, although very, very close, folks. I mean, I think at Wells there was 1.3 tenths separating the three top bands in this division. So that's how close it's been. It could definitely be that close again here tonight. And we've seen another beautiful show from an outstanding program at South Portland. They'll be passing again in review in just a moment in front of us. Here they come. This is another very proud organization, has had a wonderful history over the years. They play beautifully.
They would be considered to be one of the best all-round music programs in New England. They have a superior wind ensemble, outstanding concert band, unbelievable jazz band.
Really?
They haven't been beat in jazz competition in a long time. And several, you might call it JV jazz bands, combos.
Really?
It just never ends.
Everything, huh? They got it all going. Well, thank you, South Portland. And as South Portland leaves, of course, right behind them, setting up as quickly as possible, Westbrook.